Buonasera e bentornati al nostro primo appuntamento dell'anno della rubrica Il Binocolo dei grandi vini web TV. Occhio al binocolo dunque e vediamo stasera chi abbiamo con noi per esplorare di nuovo il mercato del vino italiano in un altro paese, visti con gli occhi di una persona che ci guarda dall'esterno. Dunque, vediamo con il binocolo. Chi abbiamo con noi stasera? Questa sera andiamo in Austria e abbiamo con noi Helmut Knall. Benvenuto Helmut, herzlich willkommen, welcome. Faremo l'intervista in inglese. We will speak in English during the interview. I would like to say something about Helmut Knall, who is a Winewriter, wine consultant, and he has his personal blog named Wine Times. Willkommen nochmal. Benvenuto, Helmut. Benvenuto. I would like to talk about the Italian wines in the Austrian market, and especially I would like to say, well, for Italy, Austria is a small market. And how is it going now after this horrible situation due to the coronavirus?
So let me say one thing. I'm working for the whole German-speaking markets. So Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. So Austria is just a part for me. But it may be the most difficult part to sell wines in Austria. Because in former times, let's say in the 80s, 90s, there was a lot of red wines, especially from Italy in Austria. But then the Austrian wine involved and went better and better all the time. So in the meantime, the most Austrians drink Austrian wines. Patriotic.
So most Austrian, you think? What about the Italian wines in Austria? How is it going?
Yeah, we have to say there are three different kinds of clients. On top, we have the clients who like the top wines of Italy, like the Bolgheri stuff, or Brunello or Barolo, Pinot Nobile, etc. These are people that are collecting wines, put it in their cellars, and they are able to pay a lot for a bottle. Then we have the second part. This is, for me, the most interesting part is the gastronomy, Horeca stuff. This is sold by large importers. And then we have the third part. This is for the, let's say, the discounters and the supermarkets. And this is a completely different market, but it's the most bottles in the market.
Oh, okay. So the strongest parts are like supermarket and especially discounts, you mean?
It's the most quantity. But also the Austrians pay a little more also in the supermarket stuff, like here in Italy or like in Germany. Mm-hmm. So the Germans have, let's say, 2 or 3 euros maximum per bottle. And the Austrians pay 5 to 8. So it's a difference.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So what we have in the supermarkets is good sellers. Let's say, for example, Nero d'Avola from Sicilia, or Chianti Classico in a better label. It's just Anata, but they pay for 6-7 euros. Mm-hmm. What went down after a lot of the restaurants were the initiation to get into Italian wines, because we had a lot of Italian restaurants. But in the meantime, most of the Italian restaurants are driven by people that are not from Italy, and it's just very sad pizza. And they sell the cheapest wines you can get, and they are pretty warm because they are near the pizza oven or so. So this is really horrible. So let's speak about the quality things. We have a lot of wine lovers like me that are really collecting good stuff. They are paying a lot of money for Tignanello, for Brunello, for Vino Nobile, for Gran Selezione di Chianti Classico, or whatever. And for example, the big difference to Germany, in Germany, they love Primitivo, and in Austria, nearly nobody drinks that. It's the difference.
Which are the most appreciated wines, Italian wines in Austria?
Yeah, I think the thing is we have to find importers that are able to sell them. But most of the importers, if I ask them if they want to take a new wine, like I have one on here, I'm drinking it. They are looking now for natural wines, for organic wineries, for less sulfur wines. So the normal, let's say the normal market is completely full. So they are not really looking for new wineries. This is the problem.
Okay. So is there any possibility for a new seller to enter the market in this way?
It's hard. You have to find an importer, because on the one side, if you have these top wines or these organic, biological, natural, less sulfur wines, it's easier to find one. But it's small importers, and they sell, let's say, they buy half a pallet or one pallet, so 600 bottles a year. It's not really much,
It's not much, yes.
But this is for the price.
Is there any particular appellation which is on very appreciated? I mean, Italian in Austria.
I think in the moment is rising all the wines from the Etna area. And what I saw this year is a lot of the wines from Maremma, from especially Alto Maremma, where I'm now.
Okay.
Because this is so next to Bulgari, but it's not Bulgari. It's more Chianti or not Chianti, Sangiovese and Gilegiolo, or this kind of stuff.
Okay. And I have a last question. What do you think about the promotion? How could the producers right now implement their presence on the Austrian market? What do you think about that?
I think that the online business is doing very well in all these markets, in Switzerland, in Germany, and in Austria. Okay, Switzerland is a little bit problem with the taxes, but especially in Germany and Austria is a lot selling about online in the moment, especially now in the lockdowns. And the problem is in the Italian winemakers don't have online shops, or not really good ones. And if they have, it's very, very expensive, the logistic part, the transportation.
Yes,
so if you buy a box with 12 bottles, you pay 60 euros for transport. This is crazy. So you should have a good word with the Corriere on here to make this cheaper. Because if I send it to Germany, it cost me 12 euros or maximum 20, but not 58 or 60.
Okay.
If I have 5 euros per bottle only for the transport, nobody will buy it. This is a logical point.
So they should work for the online shop, but also for the price, transportation costs. They should work on that.
This is
okay.
If Amazon could deliver it from somewhere in the world, why shouldn't we get a box of wine from one country into the next? It's just across the border.
Yeah.
We are not in America. This is.
But it's difficult. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you for your effort, for all these precious informations, and see you maybe in person somewhere in the future. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being
hopefully
here.
Maybe there is an anteprima in, I don't know, September.
They are supposed to be in May, so let's see what's happened, what's going on. In June in Italy, let's see what's happened. We cross the finger.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's going well. Ok.
Grazie di essere stato con noi, grazie Helmut, grazie a tutti gli spettatori e continuate a seguirci sui Grandi Vini Web TV. Buona serata.
Buona serata, ciao.